Hey guys, so with Lightyear just around the corner, I figured I can go ahead and check out this movie that you might have heard of, maybe, called Toy Story. It's the first movie from this up-and-coming studio called Pixar? I don't know, but they seem promising. What am I doing? Ugh, whatever, let's just watch the movie. I'm never not gonna do that. I just can't resist it.
Now empty that safe. Money, money, money.
Bob Chapek during Pride Month. I am watching this on the 1st of June, so it seems appropriate. Happy Pride Month, by the way.
You're going to jail, Bart. Say goodbye to the wife and tater tots.
Not the tater tots. Well, at least she doesn't look as bad as the baby from Tin Toy. Also, curly hair in a CG animated movie from '95. Bold Pixar, and it surprisingly holds up well, because I know textures as complicated as that can be very hard to render.
Favorite deputy.
You got a friend in me. Miles and miles from your nice warm bed. Just remember what your old pal said.
I kind of prefer BuzzFeed's version.
The roadie up ahead and you're miles and miles from your baseball bed. Just remember what the hotel said.
I'm really curious just to know how many people watch this movie and are shocked to find Steve Jobs' name be credited. Like, yeah, everyone knows him because of, you know, Apple, but like, he was heavily involved in the creation of Pixar. Like, he did a lot of the funding and he plays such an important part of it, but like, I also feel like not a lot of people know about that, but it's also like a really cool fact. I'm calling Toy Protective Services. I'm pretty sure I've tried doing that before because of this movie, like with the recliner and stuff. I don't think it worked. Ugh, Pixar, how could you lie to me like that? Oh yeah, and Joss Whedon's name is attached to this. That's just... what a weird world we live in.
Howdy, little lady.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
Come on, Molly. Oh, you're getting heavy.
Okay, well, this shot reminds me of one time when I was little, when I was borrowing a Buzz Lightyear toy from someone, I don't know. And I remember leaving it on the bed and leaving, just like the movie, to see what happens. When I came back, he was in the same position, but, you know, I was just curious if he was doing anything while I was gone. I haven't thought about that memory in years. Wow.
Look, I'm Picasso. I don't get it. You uncultured swine.
I genuinely can't remember the last time I watched this movie, but that line always stuck with me, and I'm obsessed with it. It is probably my favorite line in the movie, but as I've gotten older, I have heard like how good the writing is, so I am kind of looking forward to that. Gonna see if I have any more favorite lines.
Just gather everyone up for a staff meeting and be happy.
Got it.
Be happy.
Is this a Joker origin story?
How you doing, Rex?
Oh, I'm going for fearsome here. I think I'm just coming off as annoying.
I mean, you are Wallace Shawn, but you're doing great, sweetie.
I'm just a couple of blocks away.
Yes, very punny.
If Woody says it's all right, then, well, darn it, it's good enough for me.
Well, I guess that's one of the last remnants of the Black Friday reel. I mean, honestly, to think that Toy Story would have been so much darker and edgier than what we have today. Basically, Jeffrey Katzenberg, who was a chairman for the Disney studio back in the 90s, was always vying for more like darker and edgier stuff. He was trying to force the Toy Story team into making the movie a really mean-spirited one, and as far as I know, there's only been one scene that's been fully released. It's not even fully completed, like it's literally in the storyboard process, and yikes, Woody was such a jerk.
I'm sorry, Woody, but I
have to agree with them. I don't think what you did was right.
What? Am I hearing correctly? You don't think I was right? Who said your job was to think, Spring Wiener? You would have been hauled away to Goodwill a long time ago, so shut your mouth and get them off the bed.
But I still find it pretty fascinating that we actually got a snippet of it, and I do feel like there's parts of that edge and maybe dark undertone. Okay, maybe not dark, but you know, edgy undertone still, you know, in the movie. Oh yeah, and about Katzenberg, he may or may not have created Disney's biggest current rival right now. John Lasseter, you may have been the director for Tin Toy, but you're surely not the author.
There's a nice little one over there.
Will you all calm down?
Yes, we promise.
Okay. Save your batteries.
The toy-related jokes and puns in this movie are great. Fun fact, this was the first scene that was animated for the movie. The first ever scene that was animated for Pixar Animation Studios was this one. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
I've got Cool Ranch and barbecue.
What in the world?
Okay, what's worse, stepping on that or a Lego? I'm genuinely curious. Also, Andy's mom is sporting that absolute drip with the leggings.
Go on without me. Just go.
A good soldier never leaves a man behind.
What am I watching? Saving Private Ryan? Luxo Ball.
It's a big one. It's a board game. Repeat, battleship.
Okay, seriously, at a kid's birthday party, no toys? I get it's for the movie and that Buzz is the last present, but like, come on, man.
Resume your positions now.
Andy's coming, everybody! Back to your places, hurry!
Oh my gosh. Andy's coming! The score is so iconic. Was it Randy Newman who composed the score, or like did he just do the songs? I saw his name in the beginning, but I can't remember whether or not he did the score.
I've crash landed on a strange planet. Terrain seems a bit unstable.
Yes, the floor here is made of floor.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello? Oh, yeah!
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Oh. Hey, Woody's got something like that. His is a pull string. Only it sounds like a car ran over it.
Oof, that's a great subtle way to show that he's now insecure of his voice box. I like that.
There's a little light bulb that blinks.
What's with him?
Laser envy.
Laser envy.
T-O-Y. Toy.
Excuse me, I think the word you're searching for is Space Ranger.
A toy, not knowing he's a toy, and thinking he's the actual thing of the toy he is, you know? I think it's such a cool concept. I just really like it, and Tim Allen hams it up so well, so perfectly.
The word I'm searching for, I can't say because there's preschool toys present.
Getting kind of tense, aren't you?
It is kind of sad that Pixar lost some of that edge later on with their movies. I have to give Toy Story props for that. just a couple of jokes of, you know, r/whoosh for the kids.
To infinity and beyond!
Buzz is way too OP to be in this movie. What is it doing?
Can.
That wasn't flying. That was falling with style.
Also remember that. How could I not?
Oh, shut up. They'll see. I'm still Andy's favorite toy.
Woody is still just a little bit of a jealous jerk, but again, not as bad as the Black Friday reel. You could see just the ever so subtle passage of time with the change of shadows. I like that. Sure, I guess, but I've seen Stranger Things, Season 4, Volume 1, now streaming on Netflix. I'm sorry, but who in their right mind is gonna sleep with that bulky piece of plastic? I get it, Andy's obsessed with Buzz, but I'm just saying.
Hey, who's got my hat?
Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Aha. Give me that.
I forgot how many moments I just like in this movie. Man, even in 95, the detail in this movie is impressive. The paint fading on the legs of this nightstand, little chips and like just, you know, imperfections in this dresser here. Pixar had, you didn't have to do this, but you did. And I just think that's a big win.
Don't let it get to you, Woody.
Let what? I don't, what do you mean?
It is interesting watching this movie, knowing Pixar's entire library and just how much there, as well as computer animation in general, has improved, and seeing how they've gotten from this to, you know, character animation so fluid and realistic. I'm gonna be honest, obviously a computer rig, you know, following code during this shot right here, but I mean, I also guess it makes sense since he's a toy and he's not that, you know, articulate with his arms and limbs and whatever, you know?
Tough guy!
Woody, the audacity of him.
My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
You actually think
You're
the
Buzz Lightyear?
All this time I thought it was an act. Hey guys, look!
It's the real Buzz Lightyear.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Buzz
Buzz-looking alien! Where?
What am I doing? I was a little early, but this scene is pretty freaking iconic. I've seen the many iterations on TikTok and they're all amazing.
No, I can't bear to watch one of these again.
Oh, no. It's a Combat Carl.
Another fun fact I have is that that was originally supposed to be a G.I. Joe being blown up, but it was, I think it's Mattel who owns G.I. Joe? I don't know, but you know, a big toy company. Pixar asked them if they wanted a G.I. Joe featured in the movie, but they didn't really like the idea of one of their products being blown up, so they had to create one of their own. But it is kind of cool how they bring back Combat Carl back in the franchise. I think it's in the Halloween special, right? I can't remember, but still, it's a cool fact.
Yes, he's gone. He's history.
He really got completely obliterated.
Of course, I'd love to see you as a crater.
No need to get aggressive, Woody. Damn, look at that reflection. It's impressive. Like, this movie's like almost 30 years old, and there's stuff like this that still holds up well. It's a good movie. It's, you know, pretty good. Was that the indie motif I heard? Pixar, you mad lads. Pretty sure about that, but that certainly was the Wilhelm scream. Also, the Black Friday reel thing I mentioned earlier. The storyboard scene that was released is of this scene, except Woody like purposely flung out Buzz out the window instead of making it an accident.
What do you, what's everybody looking at? What? Hey, he slipped. I tried to, I couldn't hold that. It was he slipped.
Definitely compared to this scene, it makes Woody a little bit more redeemable since it's an accident, but still, he was trying to knock down Buzz in some way. I remember this part always terrified me. A bunch of those little things covering me, that scared me when I was little.
Let's string him up by his pull string. I got dibs on his head.
Oh. Jeez, that's brutal. There we have it, folks. The first A113 Easter egg. And also, you know, John Ratzenberger.
Can I help pump the gas?
Sure. I'll even let you drive.
Yeah?
Yeah, when you're 16.
Yep. Buddy.
Like, dude. Seriously, are you kidding me?
Revenge is not an idea we promote on my planet.
Oh, well, that's good.
But we're not on my planet, are we?
No.
Yeah, I'll say it. The script is pretty good. Joss Whedon writing some of it. Huh.
The security of this entire universe is in jeopardy. What? What are you talking about?
I love this dynamic. Tom Hanks is hysterical when he's angry. I love him so much. Okay, why did they go so hard on the night sky? How do they not have light pollution?
And you, my friend, are responsible for delaying my rendezvous with Star Command.
Even with his side profile, his face is hilarious.
You are a toy! You are a child's plaything!
You are a sad, strange little man.
You have my pity.
Farewell.
Maybe I should have watched this movie for May the 4th instead. So many people are gonna hate me for saying that. But I, for one, would love to see footage of Tom Hanks during that scene, going ballistic. Man, I want to see that footage. We also have the first Pizza Planet truck Easter egg, even though it's not really an Easter egg yet. It's literally a plot device, but you know. Man, I always wished Pizza Planet was real. I remember when I was little, I used to call Dave & Buster's Pizza Planet. Because, I mean, it kind of is, just, you know, without the space theme. And now, giving it another thought, Pizza Planet technically exists in Disneyland. Because they rethemed one of the restaurants to Pizza Planet. And, like, they have pizza and pasta there. And it's admittedly overpriced, but it's so good. And now I want some. I am planning to go back to Disney pretty soon, so let's hope I get some of that amazing pasta again.
Oh! Watch where you're going! Sorry!
The straw and the lid have no reason to move, but I love that they do. The fact that a straw pointing like that just immediately translates to Woody's anger is so genius.
No!
Wait a sec, is that supposed to be Defender?
A stranger from the outside.
Greetings.
Ooh, Minion prototypes.
Who's in charge here?
The Claw.
Oh my god. Of course there's an alien reference in Toy Story. Of course there is.
Let's go home and play.
Ugh. I don't want to be on the receiving end of that sentence.
Oh, Scott, hey, boy! Sit. Good boy.
Let's just say that dog has seen better days.
I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school.
Or therapy.
We are gonna die.
I'm out of here.
Of course the headboard for his bed has barbed wire on it. Of course it does. Do we have some psycho strings? The score, it's doing its job very well. Also, yeah, I get it. Hooker. Aha. Aha.
They're cannibals.
Would this be the first Disney movie to mention the word cannibal?
I've set my laser from stun to kill.
Ah, great, great. Yeah, and if anyone attacks us, we can blink them to death.
The writing. What am I telling you? Oof, great transition.
Well, we have ways of making you talk.
Please, oh please get this guy some help.
Sure hope this isn't permanent.
It's plastic, so I'm pretty sure it would be, but I don't recall seeing it in any of the other movies, so... Also, look at those little speck things on the spoon. Oof, Pixar was going hard on the details since day one, and I have nothing but praise for it. And yes, the shining carpet is also a nice touch. The comparison between the fur texture of Scud and seeing the fur texture of today's Pixar movies is immaculate. That is character development.
Buzz Lightyear! Available at all Al's Toy Barn outlets in the Tri-County area.
Man, we got some Al's Toy Barn foreshadowing in this. Also the Tri-County area. You sure it's not the Tri-State area? Where's Doofenshmirtz?
And I will go sailing. No
You could see the silhouette of Buzz's arms through the wings. Another great detail.
We'll go sail no more.
Is it alright for me to say Mrs. Nesbit is my favorite Toy Story character? Man, I wish we got more of her.
It's all gone. All of it's gone. Bye-bye. Woo, see ya. Suddenly, you find yourself sucking down Darjeeling with Marie Antoinette and her little sister.
Not Marie Antoinette.
You see that? I am Mrs. Nesbit. Snap out of it, Buzz!
I'm just gonna say this. If Lightyear doesn't have any Mrs. Nesbit cameo, I'm gonna riot. Mark my words.
Buzz? Buzz, will you get up here and give me a hand?
What a drama queen.
What are you trying to pull?
Nothing.
It was a murder, but not a crime.
Murdering dog!
It's not what you think, I swear!
Say that for the jury. I hope Sid pulls your voice box out.
Mr. Potato Head is so brutal. Hot damn.
But they're cannibals. We saw them eat those other toys.
They have no moving mouths, and they must eat. And the shadows of the rain on the walls. You're too good, Pixar. If you really think about it, even though it's only been not even 30 years, Toy Story compared to, you know, what we've seen today, this is basically primitive technology, but like it's still really impressive just how many details are in the movie and just how many of them hold up. Like really the biggest thing that doesn't hold up are the human designs. I mean, Andy out here looking like a little golem, but you know, Pixar's improved. They've really improved. Good for them. I don't mean any of this just to blindly trash on this movie. Like, I get it. This is the technology that was provided during those days, but I just find it kind of fascinating, especially as someone who didn't exist back in '95. I'm aware that back then these visuals were absolutely mind-blowing, like how Spider-Verse is mind-blowing for today's people, but, you know, like I said, it's fascinating. The fact that it's being projected across the entire room is so cool. I love that.
Over in that house is a kid who thinks you are the greatest, and it's not because you're a Space Ranger, pal. It's because you're a toy. You are his toy.
His character development. Love that for him.
Why would Andy ever want to play with me when he's got you? I'm the one that should be strapped to that rocket.
They really spent, I'm assuming, hours talking in the evening, and now it's morning. What is this? Before sunrise? Well, technically both movies came out during the same year, so...
Coincidence? I think not!
I want to ride the pony.
I love Woody's running animation so much. His arms just going all over the place. I love it. I'm assuming that's Morse code. I am kind of curious to know what a remastered Toy Story movie would look like. Like if the Pixar team literally like remade the film but like with today's technology. It would be pretty impressive with like realistic textures and, you know, fluid character animation. But it would also take so much time and money and energy when they could just be doing it on original projects. But like, But I do think in concept it would be cool. I mean, they don't really actually have to do it. Oh no, he knocked little Hannah over.
Stupid dog!
Oh, jeez. I'm pretty sure that dog broke his neck.
What you say?
Houston, do we have permission to launch?
Are you sure? I think we have a problem.
3, 2, 1!
Reach for the sky.
Oh great. this scene.
It's busted.
Who are you calling busted, Buster?
This scene is pretty freaking great, though. Oh, but the poor childhood trauma.
We toys can see.
Nope.
Nice toy.
I'm sorry, but I do feel just a little bad for him. Yeah, he needs help, but like, he is a kid.
Just go, I'll catch up.
Good for you, man. The character development. And to think, if Woody had actually like helped him just like that, they would have actually made it. Ugh. Damn you, Pixar. His arms literally are noodles. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with them. Oh no, not the eyelids. Love that. He is lucky he made that alive. Poor dog, though. Wonderful face.
Thank you, Sid.
The car.
Woody,
pretty sick foreshadowing, I gotta say.
Buzz, you're flying.
This isn't flying. This is falling with style.
Out here like Jack and Rose, even though this movie came out 2 years before Titanic. I don't care.
Get everyone quiet.
Holly's first present is Mrs. Potato Head.
Hubba hubba.
Buzz Lightyear, you are
The
not
cycle
worried,
continues.
Are you? Me? No.
Ding, 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 ding. It is really cool to see familiar names here of, you know, people who will eventually become directors in the future. Like Lee Unkrich was one of the editors on this movie, and then Pete Docter was a supervising animator. That's pretty sweet. Now, I can watch Toy Story 2 and 3 and 4 if you guys want me to. One day, someday, eventually. I don't know. Come on. I've been forgetting to do that during my past couple Pixar movie commentaries, even though it's literally one of my favorite things about a Pixar movie. I just love doing this snap. I'm so glad I finally remembered it. Now I'm gonna be pretty honest and say that I don't really have a favorite Toy Story movie, mainly because I just like all of them and I can't really choose between one or the other. It is kind of a hot take because, like, for me, all 4 movies are like 7 out of 10s. Doesn't mean I hate them, I like them, but also just don't love them like everyone else. Even though the first movie is kind of considered the weakest, which I think is fair, that just means everything else is an improvement, but I might give this a 7.5 out of 10. Because I mean, the writing really is great. The hype for the writing lives up. It's pretty darn great. So many witty jokes and lines that flew over my head as a kid, but now I realize are pretty dang funny as a cynical 19-year-old. I'm not that cynical, I swear. I mean, for the first full-length computer animated film, it's pretty solid. Yeah. Pretty solid. And again, it's just so impressive to see just how far Pixar has come. Just computer animation and animation in general. Movies in general, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So many other people have said it before. Toy Story good. If you enjoyed this video and want more commentaries on animated stuff and whatnot, please comment, like, and subscribe to support my channel. Mainly because I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers. Help me out reach that goal sometime soon, I hope, and I'll see you later.